recall if I've filmed this before, so got the battery, goes into the inverter, and I've already pulsed it. I don't leave it on. And then I made the protein meal. Enjoy. Look at the lightning storm coming, you see it? That's coming this way. Hopefully it can be seen on film, I think so. It's not a very big storm front. There's one edge, there's the other. Maybe it's an alien ship coming in. Some Walmarts leave their lights on. This one doesn't. I don't like to be in the same place twice. So I don't like to, because then if somebody sees you the night before, they see you again. Maybe they wouldn't have done something if they saw you once, but they see you twice. So, and you can see Toronto loves their traffic. I swear to God, it's existing 24 hours a day in this place. It's crazy. So, hopefully it's not 5 miles to the next exit and I can just get off and turn around. Now there's the waterway over there, the boardwalk that I walked on. I parked at right there. Unbelievable. I don't know how people do this. I really don't. Remember how I said they didn't know how to drive here? There's another one. 3 accidents in. Ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Well, what they do is they ride your bumper here mercilessly. This is what I was sitting in. And back there, the cops, they'd love to create this. I think it's in the creed of police. Create traffic jams. People that can't speed then. Because they just take every opportunity to pull people over or get in the middle of the road, stop traffic. It's insane. It's the bridge that I walked down to. I saw this Royal Botanical Gardens on the map, so I thought I would just take a quick look. It's closed. It says it's open 10 to 8 every day, and it's probably 11 o'clock. You see that? It's a beehive. Yep. You know, parking everywhere in Canada. I mean, it's just crazy. They have these stupid pay meters. So I left the car there without paying because I wasn't sure I was going to do anything here. Now, I suspect that, what I was going to say before, I suspect this would be a nice just get out and hike. And I would have liked to have done this yesterday if I didn't have to stay in Toronto for this morning. Now this is on the border of Burlington and Hamilton. It's a tea house. Now they said there are 4 sections. This is the last one. It's the rock garden, so I figured I'd... And rock gardens to me just reminds me of over in Tokyo. Some of the rock gardens over there are just spectacular. Yeah, so this must be a viewing area here. You can hear the water. Yeah, see, so they're trying to, they call it the Royal Botanical, but I'm not an expert on these gardens, but they're trying to do the rock with the water. And these trees are way overgrown. Must be the tea house. There's somebody in there. Oh no, this is not right. Their map said this was Route 2, York Street. Yeah, I'm just working my way towards Detroit. So I definitely want to get there in the daylight. Unless I want to put on my cami gear and go in at night. Going all Rambo and shit. And I can't believe the number of graveyards down here. This is about the 5th one I've passed. So all the dead of Canada must come here. Well, I was driving from the Botanical Gardens on the Burlington-Hamilton line, and I saw the sign for Dundurn Castle. And basically the fellow who built this, I guess, was a hero in the War of 1812, or distinguished himself. It didn't say a hero. And obviously they were on the other side against us, and it, you know, that back then the United States was a very different country. Yeah, still fledgling. Later. Surprised they don't have to have this in French for all the Frenchies. First time I haven't seen things in multiple languages. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it is in French. Yeah. Okay, so everything I guess on Mondays is closed. I think today, Monday, oh, that's right, Monday is grass cutting day in Canada. So I'm a very Georgian look to it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it a castle, but definitely has like that French feel to it. But, you know, the War of 1812, you know, England had been harassing the United States for years, never really respected it. In fact, they kicked it out of us in 1812, the War of 1812. In a lot of the battles, I mean, they burned Washington, and the White House was burned as well. The White House was being framed, and I think it was burned. Look at that, $11.26. That must be the tax. Plus, the other thing that I forgot to say before, and I better get in the shade to show this, is I got a receipt here from breakfast. Put it against the wall. And you'll notice, hopefully, that down below it says subtotal $5.29, tax 69 cents, eat-in total $5.98, and then roundup 2 cents. They got rid of the penny in Canada. So now restaurants, they can say, yeah, it's only $5.98, but it's, in reality it's $6. So that's one way they get an extra couple cents out of it. Yeah, it's not much to see here. And I'm not going to walk through the buildings, so I'll go take a look in the windows, see if how they're furnished. I like it when they're furnished and not set up as a museum where they just put up placards with all the stuff you can buy. Hello. And let's see the view here. You see, I see a library in there. I mean, obviously those blinds are pretty recent. So that looks like offices. Let's see this view back here. Oh wow. I'd like to be up there having a drink, overlooking the water. I gotta get a photo of this. Oh, just got the train tracks down there. It looks like somebody opened up the fence there. See how it's open? A little garden here. Surprised they don't have like a fountain. Yeah, these big homes, they're a lot of work to maintain. Looks like they're putting those posts in. Yeah, I don't think, maybe they replaced them if they rotted out. Nice thing is you can put it in made of acrylics or fiberglass today. They'll never corrode. Oh, let's see what it looks like inside. Can't really see. It's all curtained off. Honey, I'm home. Well, this is downtown Hamilton in Ontario, Canada. I'm looking for McDonald's so I can log on and map out the best roads to take to Detroit. Hamilton City Center. That's the parking meter, man. Gotta pay your meter. They're very strict here on their parking. Now, McDonald's are everywhere, so I'm not worried about it. I know eventually I'll run into one. And I really can't get lost because I have no idea where I am. So it doesn't matter. The Hamilton Downtown Mosque. Yeah, I've seen a lot of women walking around with the, oh man, I can never remember the name of the scarves they wear over their heads. No matter how many times I look up those words, it's just not part of my daily language. Alright, we're getting out of the downtown here. This is definitely the poor side of town. They got free walking clinics, free dental health, community centers. See, there we go. See what I'm talking about. Yeah. Live different. Ontario Cerebral Palsy. Oh. Christ, another one? God, don't those people know how to drive? Alright, I'm gonna see if Tim Hortons has Wi-Fi. They did last time. Okay, I'm currently on Upper James Road or Highway. Now, there's a Ford dealership there, and I just wanted to make a comment that while I've been in Canada, I've seen some foreign dealerships, but I have not seen any General Motors of any kind. Chevy, GM, Pontiac, whatever. There's a Toyota. I've seen probably 3 or 4 Ford. Everywhere in Canada, I'm seeing these constructions going on for townhouses, and that is some sort of center. I don't know who is buying this stuff, because I'm sure the Canadians are feeling the pain just like the rest of the world. So, look, more new homes down there. The banks up here, I guess, are lending, and lose your job and the banks come looking to take your property, you know, do the banks want to own the house? More of them. I just don't know what the end game is there. I don't know if Canada is financing the poor people to buy homes or the median. I don't know what they're doing. But I can tell you, based on what I've seen in this area, there's some people with a lot of money, but most of the people, I would say, do not have a lot of money. Don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go.
Subway. All you have to do is go online. Everyone.
Coming into Windsor in about an hour.
For the Subway Retro Happy Hour.
And you
And
can
look,
see
actually, it's the Subway
all
Happy Hour.
farmland up here.
It is simple.
You like to have that running through your property. It sounds like the Jesus and Mary gang. So hot in the sun that I put on the air conditioner, and I wasn't sure it would work, because I think I've used it once in all the time I've owned the car that I can remember. So it's been a long time, and it's not super cold, but it's cool. So it's very comfortable right now. I didn't want to leave the windows open. So I have a feeling it's probably, we'll see. This tank of gas is probably not going to be the most efficient. All that stop and go and that traffic. And as you can see on this tank of gas, I'm at 310 miles almost. Bit of a boring drive, because you don't see anything new or interesting. Lots of trucks. Amazing how many trucks there are. In fact, there's probably more trucks than there are cars. And when I was getting off the rest area, one of these giant trucks almost rear-ended me. I think he was falling asleep, and he got into the left lane probably with about, no lie, probably 10 feet or less to spare. And there were no other cars around us, so it's not like he had to wait for a truck to pass. And the rest area was a couple kilometers up. When he pulled in, I was going to go up and say something to him, and I saw him recline and take a nap. So I figured he knew that he was in the wrong there. So I just went inside and checked my email instead. And I got a very nice email from RJ saying him and Peggy wanted to pay for me to stay at a hotel like Glacier National Park in Montana, which sounds wonderful. I just don't know when I'll be there. I've got to look. The thing on this trip is I have really nothing scheduled. I try to do it a couple days in advance. If I know I'm going to be someplace, I'll try to call ahead if I know where I'm going to be. Otherwise, I just show up. So, luxurious homes. Yeah, I'm sure it's. I've seen some of the homes that we've done that are log homes that are very luxurious, but most people don't think of luxury when they think of log homes. I just can't believe the home construction going on in Canada. So it'd be very interesting to see if it's like this in the United States, if people are taking advantage of the cheap money and building. It's kind of like build it and they will come. Build it, cross your fingers and hope they come. Keeping a nice steady pace, so that helps with gas mileage. If I can, like I said, I had budgeted 25 miles a gallon. If I can hit 33, well, that's great. Less money on gas. Millions and millions of dollars in these wind things here. A couple dozen of them all around me. And they also had a huge solar farm. Probably had to be about 30 acres of solar panels. Now, several of these are not moving. The generator in those things, or the turbine I should say, are like $250,000 on one of those. We're going to be entering back into the U.S.
60 minutes tunnel. Free classic rock block.